Yeah. Thank you.
Good morning, CSL.
Good morning, Jamie.
Guess what? We are one big family, and we get to celebrate that together. Can you believe it? It's so exciting. All right, so if you can, get up on your feet so that you can comply with the directions in the song. All right, you're welcome.
That's okay.
Speak it up a little bit. It is so great to be here with you. My name is Jamie Hudson-Craig. I'm a member and the music director in service to the Columbia Center for Spiritual Living. And this morning, I am your presider as well. What an honor. Welcome to our Sunday celebration. Whether you're here in person or joining us virtually, we would greatly appreciate it if you would share this live stream on whatever social media platform you choose to bring more of us together in spiritual community. Thank you. If this is your first time experiencing Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, we welcome you and we thank you for joining us today. A lot of new faces today, so wonderful. We want you to know whoever you are and whatever spiritual path you are on, you are welcome and celebrated here. There are a variety of ways to connect and engage with others in our spiritual community. We invite you to check out our website calendar at columbiacsl.com/events or email us at info@columbiacsl.com for more information or call our office at 407-551-8551. And now I get to share with you who we are and what we're up to. So, our vision is to contribute to a world that works for everyone. We are a diverse community of belonging and growth. We share the light and joy within ourselves while learning to see it in others. Guided by Spirit, together, we build a joyously engaged, inclusive community intent on uplifting and transforming lives. As a community, we strive to illuminate the spiritual truth that we all belong together. We belong to each other. And that calls us to be inclusive, to embrace and celebrate our unique identities, such as all abilities and ages, all physical characteristics, all gender identities, all national origins, all faiths and spiritual paths, all sexual orientations, and all ethnicities and races, just to name a few. We work together in classes, in workshops, and in service to our shared spiritual community and just hanging out together. And we come together in spiritual community on Sundays to celebrate life. So let's get to it. Andrea, we'd love to hear from you.
Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I just had to sit out here. Okay, since we didn't have a chance to talk, it's 3.5 minutes is good? Yeah? Okay. Okay, the name of this first tune is a tune that I wrote called Being With What Is. And I always find that being with what is probably the best place to be and not allow all the other craziness to get in the way. Okay. As I sit in the midst of confusion and conflict, I stop, I breathe, I move into stillness, I stay in feeling, all the feelings without changing anything, just sitting, breathing, knowing that this too shall pass. And if I sit long enough, I can access that which never changes, that which is the most important, that which I can't control, confusion, the conflict, and I am peace. I am love. I am compassion. I am.
A collaboration between the writings of Ernest Holmes and accompanying commentary by Reverend Dr. Jesse Jennings in the Science of Mind magazine, October 5th, 2023. We begin with a quote from Rufus M. Jones. God, to be God, must transcend what is. Reverend Ernest Holmes, from Light, page 20. There is a light that permeates the world, but we have not sensed it. We need, in the silence of our own contemplation, to take time to feel that light and to see it. We have to hitch our earthly wagon to a spiritual star, because if we do not, we are going to hitch it to a make-believe life, something that has no light at all. The only light there is the light eternal. Very frequently, I sit down all alone for 2 hours and listen to the silence, and it speaks. I look into the darkness and it turns light. It is there and there is no question about it. God is one. Spirit is colorful. The universe is filled with a light. A voice speaks from everything. Running brooks, stones, trees, animals, moons and stars, deserts and stillness. And you can listen to the stillness until it speaks to you. Now, Reverend Dr. Jesse Jennings comments, we have to hitch our earthly wagon to a spiritual star. What a great expression. We relate ourselves consciously to a relative reality surpassing the mundane that envelopes our momentary concerns and sails higher than our most elevated thinking. Holmes recommends investing time in the silence to facilitate our communion with the infinite. He put in 2 hours, but any amount of committed listening is wonderfully worthwhile. So often we chatter in our minds, regurgitating the same opinions and definitions, when beyond our thoughts is a peaceful place that sheds new light on our lives, welcoming us into wholeness. Our affirmation: as I sit in the silence, I put my whole trust and confidence in the good. And so it is.
Good morning. I'm Gene Hogan. I'm one of the practitioners here and would like for you to join me in this meditation. So if you would be so kind, if you want to just close your eyes or just soften your gaze. And connect with this breath. Feeling the inhale, how the inhale fills up the body temple. And be aware of the exhale, how the air is just released. And we pay attention to that breath. Making sure to inhale fully and to exhale completely. Allowing the breath to guide us into that inner sanctum, the throne room of the heart, the holy of holies. For this is where we find our imagination, our intuition, our memories, and it is the gateway to the kingdom, to the queendom, to that realm of infinite possibilities. As we come into this realm, we are aware of the light that we are. Be still and know. Be still and know that all is well. So whatever happened earlier this morning or what's going to happen this afternoon, we let all of that go for now. And we rest in the presence of His light. We rest in the presence of love. Being keenly aware that it is love that beats the heart. It is love that breathes the breath. It is love that animates the body temple. It is love that is the joy of the laughter. It is love expression of gratitude. Just grateful. Grateful for this breath. Grateful for the heartbeat. Grateful for the body temple. Grateful for this moment. And in this moment, I speak this affirmative prayer, recognizing first and foremost that there is only one life, there's only one presence, and there's only one power. And that is the power, the presence, and the life of the infinite intelligence that I choose to call God, recognizing that it is at the very center of all of life. I recognize that it is at the very center of all that there is, from the nucleus of the atom to the expansiveness of the galaxies. All that there is love. And so recognizing that life, that God, that love, that grace, that peace is everywhere present at all times, I know that it is present right where I am. And as I know this to be the truth of my life, I know that truth of each and every individualized expression of the one sitting here today in Columbia Centers for Spiritual Living. I also know this to be the truth of those who are love streaming today. And I know it for all of those who may not even be aware that we are here. So it is in my awareness of our oneness in love and in our oneness in God that I speak this word for this celebration. Sometimes it's called a Sunday service, and today we're calling it a celebration, celebrating every moment of every day, because every day and every moment we know that we are the light of the infinite. That wherever we go, we shine our light because we are that love intelligence. So yes, this time is blessed. This time is great. This time is grand. This time is glorious. And for this, and for so much more than my eyes can see, than my ears can hear, and my words can ever possibly convey, I remain forever grateful and thankful. It is truly from this place of gratitude and thanksgiving that I release my word into the awesome and dynamic activity of love and law. You see, I know that as I release my word into the law with unconditional love has no other choice but to take these words and mold them and shape them, design them and create them, and then return them unto us, not void, not empty, but absolutely and completely fulfilled, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowingly fulfilled. And so fulfilled, we allow it to be, accepting that it is good because it is. And so it is, so it shall be. Amen. Amen.
I'm afraid to change the vibe. But we're going to play a really happy song. This is called Love Thy Neighbor. And Coltrane recorded it, if you know who John Coltrane is. Oh, looks like people are out there. They want to come in? Come in. Welcome, welcome. Probably didn't want all that attention on you, but welcome. Okay. So I'm going to play spoken word. Just follow the corner.
I want to just give you a pedal thing up front to get you there. You want to start right on it.
You can do a pedal. One. Dee, ba, ba, ba. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. myself. I must feel, know, and experience love. So I feel, know, and experience love by loving me. I love the kooky, the crazy, the temper, the feeling of light, the shadow, woo, the feeling of darkness. And I love all of me. I love all of you. I see you and I see me, accepting my faults, loving my faults, my humanness, your humanness. Yet I don't accept abuse, as that hurts us both. I send you compassion from afar, praying you will love your neighbor, as your neighbor is you. My spiritual mirror reflects love. So love thy neighbor with no conditions, no separation, only love. Only love.
Good morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis. This is the work of a brilliant mind of God named Dr. Lisa Charles. So just so everybody knows, 9 days ago, she went in and fixed what I broke. And how cool is it that in the intelligence of creation itself, when we break our bodies, we can now go into the body shop and get repaired. Pretty cool. So I do ask that we keep a no-touch zone because it is very tender. And the worst case scenario is actually the internal flinching that happens if I get scared that can do the damage. So that's what's happening here. Let's take a breath together. Who wants to get comfortable with discomfort? Volunteers? It's an interesting concept, isn't it? I want to be really clear. It says getting comfortable with discomfort, not getting comfortable with what makes you discomfort. There's a difference. There's a difference. First, let's start with how we get comfortable. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, most succinctly, it's summed up as when we get our way. Right? When my clothes fit, I'm comfortable. I got my way. Because I don't know anybody that goes out and intentionally gets clothes that don't fit. They might. Actually, this morning is an example of that. I need things I can get on and off loosely. So there you go. Sometimes we do. Fred Luskin, if you've done any research on anger and how it fits into life. Fred Luskin is a brilliant psychologist out of Berkeley. His whole work has been on forgiveness and anger. And Fred Luskin was speaking at the Center for Spiritual Living in Santa Rosa one Sunday. And he said this: the only reason any of us ever get angry is because we didn't get what we wanted, which for some reason instantly pissed me off. Just did. I was like, well, that's a crock of garbage. And I spent a year trying to disprove this brilliant psychologist that had spent way more time than me before he made the statement. And all I did was prove that the only reason I ever get mad is when I don't get what I want. That's my discomfort zone. And it has a lot of faces. A lot of faces. And oftentimes, most times, if I'm being really honest, they look like other people. Right? It's rarely my face that's making me unhappy. It's you. All y'all. Even people I haven't met yet. People on my TV screen. People who say stupid things in commercials. I mean, let's get real with each other. We have a tendency to do that here. Right? Why do we need to get comfortable with our discomfort? Because our discomfort is where we grow. Our discomfort is information telling us where we're out of alignment, where we are off track, where a simple adjustment can change everything. I have learned so much over the last 9 days about getting comfortable with my discomfort, and none of it has to do with the pain in my shoulder, and everything has to do with my shoulder. Right. I had to get comfortable surrendering to a medical team that I didn't know. I know Kaiser in Northern California. I don't know Kaiser in Maryland yet. Now you would think Kaiser is Kaiser, but in my brain there was a difference. There was a tremendous difference. And so COVID is on the rise again. And so for the first time, I'm back there getting prepped for surgery without my wife. I had to get comfortable with that discomfort and all of the things that I'm telling myself about her not being there. Right? And if you think you're not a creative writer, just let things like that happen and watch the narrative that spins out of your brain cells that really, it's like, oh my Lord, I'm like got Greek tragedy going nonstop up here. I mean, she left, they took me back and I don't know where she went. And that was the beginning of the tale. I don't know where she is. Something tragic's going to happen. She's not even going to know. They're going to text her and her phone won't work. And then I'm going to die and she won't even know I'm dead. Ridiculousness. Absolute ridiculousness. And all of it very real. Very real. I had a moment with my surgeon during when we were making the decision. And it could have been a really awkward moment. My surgeon happens to be a brilliant black woman. And there was a moment where she wanted to check in to see if I was comfortable as a white man with her operating on me. Now we navigated that brilliantly because I understood where she was coming from and I got to share with her where I'm coming from. And it was beautiful. And I got to share with her that I prayed her into being my surgeon because I knew the day I hurt this that I really messed it up. It's the second surgery on this shoulder. And so I instantly started treating for the most amazing surgeon available to me when I got to Maryland. And that's exactly what I got. And I got to share with her that, okay, let's just be square with each other. First of all, as a woman, you had to work harder than every man in your field to get to where you are. That's just a fact. As a black woman, you had to work harder than everybody. So, am I good with you? You're the most brilliant one available to me. Why would I not be good with that? Now, that's a rhetorical question because there's a lot of people that wouldn't be, simply because of the wrapping paper. We had a moment where we shared deeply as human beings because we were both comfortable with the discomfort. We were both willing to just be honest with each other. It's the first time I got to pray with my doctor at her request. It was the first time I've read a medical record note that started off with 62-year-old Reverend. I was like, that's different. Normally it's 62-year-old white male, 62-year-old Reverend. Right? When we become comfortable with our discomfort, we become empowered to navigate it differently. As long as I'm trying to eliminate my discomfort, I'm trying to eliminate the condition, and I cannot simultaneously focus on the condition and change it at the same time. I cannot tell myself, stop being discomfortable, stop being uncomfortable, stop being uncomfortable, and not get more uncomfortable. Because wherever we're focused, that's what's going to grow. Right? So what I'm inviting you to do is lean in to the discomfort. Every time my shoulder communicates physical discomfort, there's a reason for it. It needs to be adjusted. Right? I need to shift my body. I need to change my sling position. There's a reason for the discomfort. It's communication. What if we learn, instead of trying to avoid discomfort, what if we learn how to listen to it? Right? What if we met every moment of discomfort with, what are you here to share with me? What brilliance from the mind of God do you bring to me? I've had to navigate the discomfort of letting people in this community help me over the last 9 days. There's all kinds of stuff in my brain that tell me that's backwards. Especially being raised Southern. Right? I'm supposed to help you. That's my job. And right now, my job is to learn to receive. It has been excruciatingly uncomfortable to watch my wife do everything in our home to care for our dogs. I'm a Southern man. My job, my delight, my pride in life is to care for her. And it's all turned upside down right now. I didn't expect it to be this uncomfortable. See, I had convinced myself from the neck up that it all made sense. And it does. But we're not dealing with life from the neck up. If we were, nothing would be uncomfortable. Because the brain is this beautiful machine of rationalization. And if everything could be mitigated by rationalization, we wouldn't have emotions, period. We wouldn't even have them. We wouldn't need them. Our emotions make us beautifully, wonderfully complex humans. Our emotions are those things that trigger, oh, you, and oh, you. Because we feel those things differently. What if we begin to bring all that together? Instead of separating, and I listen to so many of us, it's like, I'm just not going to follow my emotions anymore. Good luck. Let me know how that works for you. There are ways we can turn off our awareness of our emotions. It's called addiction. It's called addiction. Addiction is best defined as a repetitive behavior that we continue to engage in despite the observable negative consequences. We keep doing something even when it doesn't work. Right? And so we do things, whether it's sex, drugs, rock and roll, gambling, eating, exercising, jumping out of airplanes. It really doesn't matter what it is. If you're engaging in a behavior, in an activity to change your emotions, you are engaging in some level of addiction. If we allow our emotions, do you know how long they take to actually cycle through and happen? 3 to 5 seconds. 3 to 5 seconds. That's the physiology of our emotions. Why do they linger so long? Because we latch on to them. Instead of just going, I'm experiencing some sadness. And just being with that sadness and then allowing ourselves to process what might be happening that we're sad about. See, if we do it that way, 3 to 5 seconds. But when we lock into, I don't have time to feel sad. I can't feel sad. Sadness, nope. Sadness is bad. Sadness is bad. Happy, good. Sad, bad. Pain, bad. Pleasure, good. That is the framework of addiction. Who decided sadness was bad? Who made that up? And what more importantly, why are you following what you can't even explain? You don't know who made up the rules, but you're following them. I'm just saying that ain't got nothing to do with who made it up. But see, we can get distracted. We get all focused on the rules rather than questioning, why are we following them? Why? Is it because we're afraid to feel sad? Is it because no one ever normalized sad? I don't know. And I suspect it's different for each of us. What I want to offer you this morning is the sooner you get comfortable with being uncomfortable, the quicker you will grow. The quicker you will meet the authentic you that is beyond definable in this human realm. The authentic you has a magnificence that can't be quantified or qualified, that has the power to feel discomfort without being uncomfortable doing it. It's an interesting concept. Because the only thing that makes it discomfort is because it has broken a rule that we've bought into. If somebody you love passes away, you feel something. I think that's normal. And there's no time limit. Right? But we put all these rules and caveats. Right? Ask somebody whose spouse has died, and there's unwritten rules about how long we're supposed to grieve before we go, and notice another human being. Who said? Who made up the rules? Why are you following them? What's true for you? See, because getting comfortable with discomfort, that's where you're going to learn what's true for you. You can't live by what's true for me. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you that's the land of crazy. Because I live with me. I know. I am the expert on what's happening in here. Do not come in here unsupervised. And if you do, tether yourself so someone can get you out. And I promise to stay out of yours. Okay? Because I can't live inside your thoughts either. Nor do I want to. The beautiful part of this teaching, it's not here to tell you what to think. It's to teach you how to think. Not what to think. How to think. How to examine what you do believe, free of any guilt, shame, or blame. How to just go, that's a black folder. That's an interesting thought. Same attachment. What if you just played with your beliefs in the same practical way? This is a sling. I told myself, da-da-da-da-da. They have the same power until we give them different power. It's an amazing thing to sit still with discomfort. Discomfort that over the past 9 days has allowed me to realize that I still have some self-worth issues to navigate. Because as I sat there feeling in the way, feeling like a burden, feeling all kinds of things that were just not true. Was it true that our lives are upside down right now and Deborah's having to do a lot more than Deborah had to do 9 days ago? Yes. None of that makes me in the way. None of that makes me a problem. None of that makes me, I need to find a way to just drive even though I'm not supposed to and go disappear off the planet. These are the crazy things that go through your head. At least they go through mine. Right? And when I sat with all that, I was able to own, dude, there's some unhealed stuff going on here. Because there was a time in my life where my presence was in the way. I'm not with those people anymore, but my thoughts are still with me. And so when those thoughts get activated, I'll plug anybody in to the role because now the scene is playing out and I just need actors. They don't have to be the right actors. I just need to plug somebody into the roles that these people played so that I can go, see, I told you so, because we want to be right. We want to be right. And if I plug you into that role and I treat you like that person, you will begin to respond like they did. And then I'm right. See, told ya. And then Fred Luskin's right. The only reason we ever get mad is because we didn't get what we wanted. And are we? This is the question I want you to dance with this week. Are you willing to throw away the most beautiful thing in your life, which is you, just to be right? Just to be right. Let's take this into prayer. What I know is love. I know that love is the very essence that permeates all life, because love is life expressing itself everywhere present. When I allow myself to see it, all there is love. And so in this moment, I recognize love is the foundation of life. Love is the very essence of my being. Love is the essence of all being, the ground of all being. And love simply loves. It loves enough to navigate every human discomfort. It loves deeply enough to navigate every emotional angst. It loves completely enough to heal every physical ouch. Knowing that on the other side is an amazing hallelujah, where love meets love, where peace meets peace, where the story comes into alignment with the truth of itself, where we let go of all the made-up narratives, and where we just rest in the peace and the comfort of, there I am. There I am. There I am. The I am that is the truth of being in each and every one. And so I speak a word of gratitude. A word of gratitude that knows that life is unfolding itself brilliantly, perfectly, magnificently in every moment. Whether I call it comfortable or uncomfortable, whether I call it pleasure, whether I call it pain, life is unfolding magnificently, brilliantly, expanding itself in, through, and as each of us, as the collective us. And so I celebrate. I celebrate that it is done, and the only thing for me to do is let go and step into an experience of that. And so I do. And I invite you to join me as we say together, and so it is. I love you.
Gotcha, clicker. Thank you so much. You are loved as well. And I love that we video these because I have to go back each week because there's so much to chew on. And I'm very grateful. And out of that gratitude comes a practice that I'm honored to participate in and invite you to do as well. It's our time to practice the law of circulation. So please join me in speaking our prosperity affirmation together. I affirm that all Columbia CSL's accounts now and continually are filled with an all-sufficiency of visible funds to meet all its needs, wants, desires, and commitments, with the divine surplus from which we expand and share our abundance, and so it is. So as you prepare to give now by writing your check or using one of the online giving methods found on our website, I invite you to take your gift either physically in your hand or like I give online, so I will just hold my hand, and there it is. And repeat after me. In a consciousness of abundance, I give freely, knowing that I am freely given to. Ushers, please receive the gifts. Thank you. Thank you.
called I Surrender, Dear. After thinking I can change how I feel, what happens in my life, who just put bad juju in my aura, I surrender. After coming up with so many strategies and stories to get back at them, to control what just happened, I surrender. After feeling days of feeling bad, after trying to understand why they did what they did, said what they said, I surrender. I surrender because it brings me peace. I feel more centered, and I realize that too doesn't belong to me. I belong to God, and God belongs to me, and I belong to you. No separation. I surrender knowing it will be okay eventually. I surrender into the intersection of the cross where perfect alignment exists. I surrender. I surrender.
So I just want to speak a word of blessing, a word of gratitude. As we receive these gifts, knowing the giver and the gift are blessed equally, that this center is sustained and grown as each life in it is sustained and grown. And that together we give through Columbia CSL to do amazing work in the world. And so it is. All right. So I get to do a few thank yous. I want to thank you, Jamie Hudson Craig, for wearing multiple hats this morning. For doing such an amazing job with our music, for being our presider, and for loving me so deeply. Deborah and I both, thank you. There just aren't words for that piece. Thank you, Io, for being our reader this morning. Thank you, Mr. Eugene Holden, for being our spiritual practitioner leader this morning. Thank you, house band, Jamie and Andrea, for our music this morning. And thank you, gentlemen, who I do not know who you are. So, Darius, thank you, sir. I don't have to know who you are to bless you and say thank you. I'm all right with not knowing. Thank you, Don and Lenny, for doing all of the sound stuff. Yes, I'm getting there. I am actually getting there. And I did not see you until just this minute, Miss Zeta. Thank you, Miss Zeta, for being back there with the book table. Thank you, Mindy, for being our hospitality person this morning. I did these ahead of time, so I've got a few blanks that I'm having to fill in as I move around the room. And thank you, Laura Service, for just being in service. I mean, you just kind of were born for this, huh? There's just no getting away from it. Oh my goodness. All right, before we get into the announcements, let's do our affirmation for the week. So I'm going to read it through once, and then we'll read it through together. I embrace divine discontent as my inner course correction alert system. I am divinely guided on my path. All right, let's read that together. I embrace divine discontent as my inner course correction alert system. I am divinely guided on my path. It's true. It's true. I invite you to repeat it as many times a day as is needed. This is a PRN prescription. Take as often as needed. These are your amazing practitioners, and they are here to help you get and live the life that you want to live. I want to say a couple of things about licensed practitioners because I'm becoming aware that we need to do some education so that everybody's clear. They will pray for you because that's what being a practitioner does. They will pray with you. There is zero charge for prayer. And if you want to go deeper, they are licensed to do what are called spiritual practitioner sessions, Science of Mind practitioner sessions. The way a practitioner session works, you connect with the practitioner that you want to work with. They set their own fees. What you're paying for is their time and their expertise. They have been in school for at least 5 years to get licensed to do this work. And so that's what you're paying for. You're not paying for prayer. They will meet with you. They will go over their legal duty to honor confidentiality. They will go over with you that they are mandated reporters. And then they turn it over to you for you to talk about whatever is happening that you need assistance with. Their job then is to listen to what you're not saying and to help reflect that back to you. Their job is to know, beyond any condition you show up with, the truth of your being, and then to help you remember that. They will oftentimes give you homework to help you get more grounded and advance on your spiritual journey, and then they will close the session out with a spiritual mind treatment. Io, Deborah, Eugene, did I miss anything?
No, that's pretty good.
Okay. I always check because I can forget things. It happens. I have a healthy forgetter.
We enjoy doing it.
There you go. They have taken a sacred oath to do it. Yeah. And like I said, folks, they do 3 years of prerequisites, and then they do 2 years of practitioner studies, 30 weeks each year. And then they have to take a test, and then they sit before a panel of a licensed minister and 2 licensed practitioners, And if they pass that panel, then they are recommended to Centers for Spiritual Living to be licensed, and Centers for Spiritual Living licenses them. So it's not, becoming a practitioner does not happen on a whim. You don't just wake up one day and go, I got nothing else to do, let's do this. He's right. Talk about discomfort. The first year of practitioner studies is literally an excavation of all your stuff in a public forum with other people who are excavating their stuff. Yeah, it's a lot. And what I can tell you, my role is to decide who I will hold their license in service to this community. That's the only decision I have to make. I take that decision seriously. So what I can tell you is that the people there are people I trust with your life, because I would trust them with my own. That is my litmus test, because that's what they're playing with. And so you can trust these folks. And if one of them, if their cheese flies off their cracker and they lose their minds, call me. We'll work on it together. But up until this moment, I'm pretty sure you can trust them all. Yeah, if your cheese flies off your cracker, I need to know about it. It happens. So I'm going to invite Don and Deborah up, because the plan is to go back to full-time in service at the beginning of the year, and they want to talk to you about something. All I know is they said they were going to come talk to you, so I'm just going to get out the way and let them talk to you.
All right, so as Rev Rafe mentioned, we are going to be going full. Our plan is to go full-time starting in January, meaning in-person services every Sunday. Yes. So what we need, yes. So in order to facilitate that, we need more people on the technology team, specifically on the live streaming and in-service PowerPoints. So anybody that's interested, we have a wonderful procedures written. Io has jumped in. Thank you, Io. And so we need a couple more volunteers. If you're technically savvy, if you want to learn that, please come see me, and we'd love to have you on the team.
Thank you. And let's just give a round of applause to the beloved Don for all of his hard work for so long. And so what that means, I'm just going to say it in my way of saying it, that if you value the online services, then for that to continue, there needs to be support. There needs to be people stepping in. So currently we have some, and IO is new and stepped in, and I stepped in and said I would help. What I would love to be able to do is just be part of the contact. Like, this man right here is such love personified. I mean, he'll be a wonderful teacher. He'll be patient and kind with you if you don't understand things. So it's a beautiful place to step into service if that calls to you. So we're going to be announcing that because Dawn's going to be moving on at the end of the year. Okay? He's staying with us. He loves us. Yeah. So thank you.
Thank you.
He's just stepping down as leading the tech stuff. He's not moving on. At least that's my understanding. We do have a community town hall meeting for after service if folks want to stick around. I still feel up to that, so we can do that. Next week, we are going to continue with this playing in paradox. And we're going to look at our worldview. The title for next week is Shaking Up Our Worldview. And so that will be an online-only service next week. Theta Phoenix will be our musician. And I invite you to join that. I want to recognize that there are some folks here I'm not familiar with. Ordinarily, I would come shake your hand. This morning, I'm not going to do that. because I've got, like I said, I got a wide protection zone going here. But just know that I do notice you, that I do see you, and I welcome you, and I hope you will come back and join us again. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Jamie so she can sing us out of here.
Right. If anyone wants to join up here like we did last time, I know Aiden's not here, but it's not just about him. If you know this song, I love myself so much, and please come up here and sing it with us. Did you hear all that? I know I got a big mouth. You heard all that, right? Okay. All right. 4 little lines. Okay, 4 little lines. I love myself so much. Why? That I can love you so much. That you can love you so much, and that you can start loving me. Okay. All right, let's stand up. Please and thank you. Singing's more fun when you're on your feet. Nobody wants to sing with me? Come on now. Miss Carol, you were up here last time, weren't you? No? Wow. That's okay. I love myself so much that I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. I love myself so much that you can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. Come on now. I love myself so much that you can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. I love myself. I love myself so much. Why? Why? That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me. Okay, one more time, yeah. I love myself so much that I can love you so much. That you can love you so much. That you can start loving me so much. Thank you, everyone. All right.